Hi, it's Laura here. I got my friend Shadow, and I'm just sitting here really finding it interesting how the brain processes trauma. And even though with all my trauma training, with all the personal work I've done with clients, I'm still always amazed at how the brain processes trauma. It's really mind-blowing. And I think for me, for the first time, what I realized, if you go and you scroll through my videos that I've had, several things. One of the things that I realized is that I found it interesting how different types of trauma, for instance, my brain will skip out and sort of temporarily forget a different type of trauma. So like for the longest time, one of the things I realized is that maybe I'll remember what happened to me at 12, but then I won't remember what happened to me at 13. And then I'll get confused and think about, oh yeah, the thing that happened at 12. And then, then I remember at 13, then I'll forget what happened at 12. And it's quite fascinating, or how I was tossed in the back of a strange guy's car, 4 men's car, where I was roofied. And I'll remember that, but then I'll forget how I was like, this particular other incident happened. And I'm actually also another mistake, as I kept thinking I was 53. My husband had to correct me and goes, no, you're 54, not 53. So I'm actually older than I think. So that's another thing that the brain does, right? But one of the things I'm finding fascinating is how, for the first time, I can talk about with clarity every single traumatic event that has happened to me in the last 53 years without getting emotional, without getting really big gaps. And I'm actually just sitting here processing, reminding myself as a testament of how far I've come, as well as, I really had a lot of trauma, and how much my brain disassociated, or how my brain normalized, or how my brain did what it needed to do to get through the next day. But I'm going, holy shit, Laura, do women have this level of trauma in their life? Like, seriously, because that's like a lot of shit that I went through. And I'm going, and look at where you are. Look at how far you have come. And I'm here to remind you, don't forget how far you have come in your healing path. Be gentle as you move into the holidays, and be kind to yourself. And do not react. Watch your triggers. Just because you had what happened to you does not give you the green light or an excuse to harm somebody else. Know you're loved, know you're cared for, but also take responsibility and accountability for where we're at. We all do. When we can do that, healing begins. Have a great day.